Hello and a very good day. My name is Nur Adilah binti Mohd Subkhi and my metric number is A170845. In this video, I will be presenting my paperwork titled Identifying the Use of Code Switching in Malaysian Educational Comedy Series titled Oh My English. As for the introduction, Malaysia is a multiracial country with many of its citizens are able to speak more than one language. There are 4 languages that are commonly used such as Malay, English, Chinese and Tamil. Code switching usually occurs among bilingual speakers, for example, those who speak Malay and English, Chinese and English and Tamil and English. Next, the background of this study. All My English has been chosen as a platform for me to analyze the data. The All My English is a Malaysian comedy TV series, but at the same time is an educational television series. As I am doing a research on the use of code switching in a television series or movies, it has some differences with other code switching studies. Code switching in television series or movies do not sound natural because it is mostly scripted. So proceed to the statement of the problem. This television series was aired in order to improve Malaysians' proficiency in the English language. However, the actors and actresses do not use English fully. Hence, it does not really help Malaysians to improve their proficiency in the language. This is why I decided to conduct a research to find out the use of code switching in the television series. The main objectives are I want to find out the types of code switching used by the actors and actresses and the functions of code switching used by them. So for the second chapter, which is literature review, I read and observed a few past studies on code switching. Most of the past studies that I have read are about code switching that occurs in TV series and movies. These 3 past studies are some examples that are related to my title. The first one is research on code switching in a Malaysian movie entitled Ola Bola. The researchers use a qualitative method to obtain all the data, and it turns out that they found 3 types of code switching. And it is almost the same as the second past study. The researcher found a few types of code switching and reasons for each code switching. The third one also used the qualitative method, and the researcher found 6 types of code switching and 10 reasons for code switching in the movies that were chosen. So moving on to the third chapter, which is methodology. I chose to use the qualitative method because the data must be collected via content analysis or document analysis. I downloaded some videos from the YouTube channel so that it is easier for me to collect the data of the types of code switching and the functions of code switching used by the actors and actresses in All My English series. I chose about 6 videos from After School and Class of 2015 seasons that are available on the YouTube channel and watch all of them. After I watched the videos, I needed to transcribe the actors and actresses' conversation. This is the only method that is easier for me to observe the types and the functions of code switching that were used by them. After I have analyzed the videos and the conversation that I have transcribed, it shows that my main objectives have been achieved. I found the 3 types and the functions of code switching used by the actors and actresses in the All My English series. There were 3 types of code switching that were used by the actors and actresses in the All My English series. The first one is text switching. Text switching is usually used when someone is speaking in one language and suddenly he or she inserts another language in his or her sentences. This is what I found based on the findings, and it shows the use of text switching in the sentence. Moving on to the next one, which is intersentential. It occurs outside the sentence or the clause level. The example sentence is based on the On My English After School episode 1, and this is how the actor used the intersentential code switching in his sentence. Lastly, the intrasententials. Intrasentential always occurs within a sentence or a clause. Based on the example, the actor is speaking in English, but there is a Malay word in his sentence, which is roti, and that is how intrasentential works. There are six functions or reasons for code switching that were used by the actors and actresses. Each of them can be found in the On My English series, as they are always spoken in two languages. So for the conclusion, the actors and actresses employ various types of code switching in the On My English series, and every code switching have its own benefit. Other than that, the research also found the functions or reasons for every code switching that were used by them. So that's all for me. Thank you so much.